Hello everyone, it's Jessica and I'm back with another process video for the ThermOWeb design team. And today I am kicking off the new release for Deco Foil Transfers and stamps and dies and all the things. So I'm starting this layout with my photo of my little one playing at the park, and I have used a recent collection from a collaboration we did with Photoplay paper called Go Outside and Play. So I've just chosen a couple of the papers from that collection, and I've backed my photo with one of them in the blue, and then I'm just going to tear up some of this red one and put in both of my corners. So nothing too crazy fancy, super easy. But I wanted my background to remain mostly white because I want to do some stenciling and a lot of different neat things with the card fronts or the toner sheets, as I think they're called. And I want to do some stenciling and just some really cool things on this. So I'm starting my white part of my background with this, I forget what it's called. I will link it below for you because I'm drawing a blank on what it's called. But it's just kind of a cool little circly stencil, and I've used it with faded jeans to stress the oxide. And then here are all of the various pieces from the new release, and I'm just going to cut this bottom part off because these are typically used for cards, but since I'm a scrapbooker, I'm just going to use the happy parts, and I'm going to foil them with these various Brutus Monroe foils. So I've picked out 3 colors here, and I am going to foil each sheet in a different color. So basically what I'm doing here is I'm just cutting the foil down to size to overlay on top of the paper. And this paper has toner already printed in the words. So when you run that through your hot laminator with the foil on top, you're gonna get a nice smooth transfer of the foil right to the words. As you can see here, they are all done. I ran them through my laminator and they are so beautiful. And then the convenient thing is it also comes with the dies, so you can cut them out. So I've just cut them out using my manual die cutting machine. And then I'm going to add some splatters to my background using Shimmerz Inklingz in Oakie Bear Blue. And then I'm going to add some more splatters because I feel like it needs another color in there and kind of something to darken it up. So I'm going to go back in and add some Nuvo sparkle spray in Morning Fog as well here in a bit. So here are my little happy words, and this comes with the stamp set as well. So I'm going to use these stamps in all 3 of the sizes, just like I did with the toner sheets too. And I'm going to stamp in various colors. So I'm starting here with mustard seed, and I'm just going to do a couple of the big ones, and then I'm going to transfer over to Crackling Campfire because I feel like that pulls out that reddish color pretty well. It's kind of an orangier color, but it matches with the red surprisingly well. And there's also orange in this collection too, so it's okay. I'm going to add some embellishments later. And then I'm pulling out some blue. I believe this one is Prize Ribbon. And then I'm gonna add a couple of the little ones in just some black soot. So lots of little happies there, and I love it. This is coming together so nicely. And then here, this is where I'm gonna add my Morning Fog, my little splatters in here just for some extra dimension. So I'm trying to be quiet because my boys are still asleep. It's super early in the morning. I'm just finishing up editing this video, but I'm trying to be quiet so that I don't wake them up. So hopefully you can hear me okay on this video. So here I'm just using some of the Easy Tear tape. I love this stuff. I actually need to get another roll of it because I'm almost out. I use it on everything. It's super, super sticky. It's easy to apply. You just adhere it to whatever you're sticking down and then peel off the backing. And it is stuck there. So if you try to rip it back up, it's probably gonna rip your paper. But I love it. So I use that on my photo, and then I'm just placing down my little toner sheet bits here that I've already die cut. And I am going to actually do some sewing across them as well. So just for some added dimension and texture, I'm just going to sew across each one of these little letters or words. And as you can see here, I did that, and then I did it around the edges of the red as well. So then I'm on to embellishing now. I am going to use some Flair buttons or Flair epoxy stickers, I think they're called, from Scrappin Happy Studio. I recently got a whole big shipment of that and I love them, and they're just perfect for any layout, and I've been using them on all my layouts lately. So, and then I'm just pulling out some little wordy bits from the sticker sheet in this Photoplay collection, and I try to make this seesaw work because that's kind of what he's on, but I couldn't really find a good place for it, and I didn't want to take away from all the wordy bits in the layout. So if that makes any sense at all, I wanted to keep it mostly words. So yeah, I'm just fluffing up these little transfers. As you can see that I sewed down the middle, so I want to fluff them up off the page a little bit. So when I stuck these down with my tape runner, I only put a little bit of adhesive just to kind of hold them in place while I sewed. That way I could fluff them up afterwards. And then here I'm just adding a sticker. I'm going to add some little twine through there, and then I'm going to pull out my liquid glue as well. This is the Ultra Bond liquid glue, and mine got clogged right here, as you can see. It clogged up on me. So if it clogs up on you, mine does this sometimes. All you have to do is take a little pin or needle and just poke down through it a few times, and that releases the clogged up part, and then it works just fine again. So that's my little tip for you. I usually have to do that. I wish I could figure out a way to just kind of store it that way and keep it in there, so I'm gonna have to do some pondering on that. But here I'm just adding my date stamp, and then here's the finished layout. Super quick, easy layout for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed watching the video, and I'll link everything below for you in case you want to purchase anything. So thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.